Hey guys, so I was really excited when I found out that I was going to receive the YSL Influenster box. I got the products and I'm really excited to share them with you guys. They're newish on the market and I'm really excited to share them with you. So let's get started. I received two products in the box. So this is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's little tiny flecks of what looks like glitter. And I have to say this about the glitter in the primer, about the little flecks in the primer. You can see them when you put this on your face at first, but after you get your makeup on top of it, I didn't feel like you can see it at all. I mean, I tried to look for it and I felt like that was kind of a non-issue, which other people may have a different experience with it, but for me, I wouldn't worry about the little flecks of light reflecting particles. This is a silicone primer, but it also has other things in it. It also has some oils and some different things in it that make it a little bit different than just, like the thick textured, kind of goopy silicone primers that you're used to getting. This one's actually more of a watery consistency. It doesn't quite, has a little higher viscosity. It doesn't quite drip, but you can see it's quite a bit thinner than some of the silicone primers that you're used to. And it's quite a bit more clear, if you can see that. So I don't know, it's a lot more liquidy. A little bit goes a long way. Like that was too much for my hand. I don't know if you can tell on my hand, but maybe you can see a little bit of the particles, maybe not. The other product that we received in the box was the Touche Eclat Blur Perfector. It's in this gorgeous little vintagey feminine package. So I mean, it's nice to know what the products look like. But for me, the real question is, what did I think about these? How did they perform? What's going on? What's up with the actual product? For those of you who do watch my channel regularly, I can't really use silicone on my face for an extended period of time. It causes me to break out a little bit. So these aren't necessarily products that I would have purchased for myself, but I was still really excited to get to try them. And I did come to some conclusions, but I don't know. I'm a little bit back and forth. This one's the one that kind of wavered back and forth the most for me. This product is meant to be either a setting powder or a touch-up powder. You might be able to use it underneath your makeup. I can't remember. So when I got these in the mail, it was like 6 o'clock. I had just gotten home. It had been a very long day. And I'm like, oh, this can be used as a touch-up powder. Let me try it. I was so disappointed. I was like, oh no, I have to review this product. I have to talk about this product. Like, I can't talk about this product. It's awful. I left it on for about 2 hours. In that 2 hours, it was like sticky and tacky. And I was like, what is going on? Why would they send this product out to anybody? Like, what is up? What, no, this is awful. But, it had been a really long day and my skin gets very, very oily, and I had actually been out at a picnic that day and I had been outside. My skin was much oilier than I would ever let it get. We had been traveling. We traveled 3 hours back in the car. I didn't touch up my powder or anything while I was riding in the car. So my skin was oily. And this didn't work with it. I haven't tried it again on that oily of skin, and I don't think I would. So I'm not so certain about a touch-up powder with this one, and I'm actually going to touch up here in a minute, kind of see what you guys think as well. But anyway, so I went on and I tried it a couple more times. The second time I tried it, I was like, wow, I used it as a setting powder, and I was just over the moon about it. I thought it looked absolutely beautiful. The foundation I had on that day, it just worked so well together. I had some photos I had to take that day, and I had my camera out playing with it, and it photographed absolutely beautifully. It was just amazing. Then the third time I tried it with a different foundation. I tried it with my normal powder foundation, which I use every day. And it looked so powdery. It just looked so dry and so powdery. And it kind of stayed like that for several hours. And then it started to break up a little bit and look, you know, more natural and nice. So I don't know. I was kind of back and forth on this one. I think it's going to depend on maybe some of the other things that you use on your face. Like I said, I didn't feel like it worked that well with my powder foundation. It's a really interesting product. There's only a few other things on the market that kind of resemble this sort of idea. And I think they're all sort of in the similar price range of about $50. Some of them may be cheaper. I tried this in 2 different ways as a setting powder. I did it once, kind of literally just setting my foundation and then doing the rest of my makeup on top of it. Then I did it again and I did my whole makeup and then I set my whole face with this, and that was kind of a bad idea. It kind of muted out all of the work that I had done, and I kind of felt like I needed to go back in and put blush and contour and all that stuff back on over top of it. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of all over the place with this product. As far as the primer goes, I think that if I were purchasing one of these, I would go with the primer first and then maybe the other. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm so torn with these two. Like, this one's interesting. I don't have anything else like this in my collection. It's interesting. I'm sure that it has its place. There are going to be people that absolutely love this product. Primer's sort of like, okay, you know, primers are a dime a dozen, but this is one of the best primers that I've seen in a while. I like the consistency. I like the texture. I like that a little tiny bit goes a long way. I like that... I like the way it looks when it's done. I like that it kind of goes under my makeup because then I don't have to worry about like the muting like I was talking about with this. I think for sure if you're in the market for a primer, I would definitely look into this one. I think it's exciting. I think it's different enough from most of the ones that I've tried anyways to kind of give it a look. Go into Sephora. You might even be able to swatch it and feel how nice it feels. It feels very, very nice on the skin. The full size of this is in the $50 range, and I compared it to other brands and it's right in there with everybody else. So I would definitely look at that. And this one's kind of, I don't know. You know, if you're a makeup collector or you just really like to try certain types of products that you don't already have in your collection, this is a really interesting one. And like I said, I think there are going to be people who absolutely love it, and I think there are going to be people who hate it, and I am someone who's like dead in the middle. Now I am going to try to touch up. My skin is so bad, I hate to get close up in the camera like this, but... I could see better, sorry, in the viewfinder than I can see in this mirror. Okay. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you feel like it made my makeup look kind of, do you feel like it kind of made my makeup look toned down, or was that just like look at that, it didn't even pull up any of my hardly any of my foundation. That never happens. I've been reading reviews about it and trying to like see what other people are thinking, but let me know if you've tried it and what you think. The primer I absolutely love, and I think is a really good primer and a good product. The Blur Perfector is the one I can't decide. So anyways, if you've used it or if you've tried it, I would love to know your thoughts on it. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.